Got
first,
it.
folks.
No problem at all. I will certainly do it now.
I mean, if it doesn't cost you any resources, sure, why not? I mean,
It costs some
Robert.
gigabytes. That's all.
It costs me gigabytes, which I will then upload to YouTube, so it doesn't have to matter.
What?
I don't know how I feel about that part.
Fucking worry about it.
You're being recorded, Paul.
You talking shite about technology, cunt?
God, being recorded and my fucking hairline's going backwards as I.
Bro, you
I
fucking
my,
do filing for a living.
I do filing for a living, yes. I have a good time with that filing. Thank you very much. I got a desk, got a computer, get paid to sit on my ass and tell people that they're fucking wrong. It's everything I wanted in life.
Just getting cooked. Yeah, I get to do that too, only I have to fix stuff.
I ain't gotta fix shit. I just gotta tell people to fix it.
I don't have to talk to people. I just put my earphones in code. Nobody bothers me the whole day.
I like yelling at people. I like knowing that I like people looking up from their like lab table as I'm walking towards them and them knowing that their day is getting worse by me being in their presence. Ooh, that's a very nice glass.
Cracking glass.
Ooh. Is that a skin you unlocked for drinking 5,000 fucking glasses or
What?
something?
Why is he starting?
Are you calling Amrita? What? No, you shouldn't do that. Are you using your phone for the Discord?
Why does she have to try to give me a heart attack every time she joins the call?
Right. Just go to the server. The
Maybe
normal
she can't
one.
see it because she's got different permissions as well.
No, she's got the same permissions. She's got the same permissions as Reese.
There should be a channel that's called Let's Stab Dracula. That you can see us all in on the normal Discord server.
Fucking racist to dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that no self-respecting dwarf does piercing damage.
Oh god.
Is that a tooth or is that just?
That's about chicken bone.
At all points in time, I expect you to turn into the reporter from District 19.
I thought you were going to say The Fly from the movie The Fly, but that's just as good.
The Fly. No, the reporter, you know, he just like winks his teeth out because he's turned into an alien.
Yeah, 100%.
Movie.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Amrita. How's it going?
How's also being in Japan?
Wait, I don't know. Wait, what are you saying?
How is Japan? How is the Sunrise Kingdom?
Oh, it just sounds like her. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know why.
Racist.
I can't hear it properly.
She's just so unused to your voice.
No, I think it's like.
I know why she can't hear it properly because the guys that work at the call center at my work also have that headset.
Wait, everyone, wait.
I don't think it is a good headset. I mean, it's a fine mic. It's just maybe the headset's not great.
As soon as I switched off my video, I can hear everyone well.
Hold on.
Interesting.
My work called me a Chinese one to make sure I could fucking Microsoft Teams people. I'll post it over to you.
Better now, maybe.
Also, Nathan and Paul were talking at the same time.
Oh no, that's fine.
Usually happens.
Okay, I think we're okay.
I'm probably gonna mute you.
Who, me? Oh, Amrita. Yeah, fair enough.
No, her.
I'll mute her as well.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna mute me. Take that.
When she speaks, you can't hear her through my mic now.
No,
that's a good idea.
She's not speaking.
She's not.
Say something.
Okay.
No, I can't hear her at all.
She said okay, and then what is happening?
She just yeeted her laptop out the window.
She's like, no problem. Let me just put this big bowl somewhere.
What was the big bowl of? Chicken bones?
Chicken Chinese style.
Have fun. You should keep the bones and give them to Sean later.
CC,
hello?
Hello. CC makes them. Made it. It's one of the nicest things.
The chickens or the chicken soup?
They're both. Yeah.
I can see CC keeping chickens actually.
I would love to keep some chickens, man, but I don't know if.
Do it.
I would actually not. But where would we keep them? Well, we do have a back garden. I probably should actually.
do it, coward.
I will.
The only thing is, you'd have to keep the druggies off them.
Yeah, fucking a paisley crackhead could tear through 15 chickens in a minute, man. 100%.
So.
What'd you say?
Crackheads.
Yeah.
I said a paisley crackhead could tear through 15 chickens in a minute.
Here, I think, like user settings, and then down. Wait. At the bottom.
How many paisley crackheads do you think you could fight, Nathan?
I think I could get 1, maybe 2.
Really?
Yes.
Those are not good odds for you. Fucking.
I
hell.
don't think I could fight any of them.
They're weaker than you think they would be.
Nah, bro, they got crackhead strength.
Yeah, but they're also short. They're really short. You could punt them.
Yeah, but they're like zombies. Like they don't feel
You
pain,
could cunt them.
and they literally, because they don't feel pain, they just destroy their own body to kill you.
Fucking.
Well, yeah, if they're like, it depends on how determined they are, because crackheads typically have very little staying power.
True.
So it's like,
Crackheads often have very little staying power. Fucking.
it is known. It is known. I read that in the bestiary.
Let's say you can't route the crackheads. How many do you think you could take?
If crackheads were unroutable, I think I would be able to take.
They're unbreakable. They're
Oh.
like fucking skeletons from.
Nathan.
Oh no!
World
You
War
have
II.
to destroy the head crackhead who's actually like binding them all to the to the plane.
Who,
Yeah.
Nicholas Sturgeon?
No.
Nathan.
It's
Yes, please.
it's the barman.
Does Marina have permission to speak?
Nathan.
Hey, boss wanker.
I mean,
She doesn't
I think you
boss
should.
wanker.
I think she shouldn't be asking me that. I think she should be asking her fiance that.
No.
Hell yeah, Mira.
Why does it sound like this? Though?
Huh?
It sounds horrible.
It sounds very not good. You're coming through from
Terrible.
a wrong mic now.
I think the bot's got more permissions than Amrita does in this channel.
The bot. I'm gonna mute the bot.
Oh, that's what it'll be. Is she on her phone?
Not anymore. Now she's on the laptop.
Okay. So,
Tell her to go back. It was better.
I have 2 questions, right? Question 1 is she's playing through speakers or is she playing through?
Right now she's using speakers, but are you planning to use speakers, Amrita?
Yeah. Should I not?
If you're going to
No,
be using,
because then they'll hear themselves
no,
constantly.
no, it's not that. It's the fact Discord has an audio processing thing where whenever someone's speaking, it cancels out your mic and vice versa. The problem with that is the bot is always technically speaking, which is why our mic sounds like that.
Oh, it's okay. That's why it's fucking up. It's because you're using speakers.
Um,
You don't use
So-
the other headset.
so either use another headset or mute the bot on Amrita's laptop.
is it there?
No, it's in the living room.
I'll go during a break. It's late already.
No, just do it now. It takes
Got
like
it.
10 seconds.
Yes.
What I'm waiting for?
What are you waiting
What?
for, friend?
I'm waiting for Sean to get live, laugh, love stapled, like stenciled on the wall behind him.
You judge me. Think so little of me.
I'm gonna get
I'm
live,
a
laugh,
home-
lick my balls
Look
on the
beside you, cunt. You've got a home from home fucking thing.
That's a good point, actually.
Oh, that was there when I moved in. I didn't put that there.
Doesn't
Uh-huh.
matter.
You haven't
You left
put it
it there.
out.
You left it there.
No, it's part of the fucking apartment. I get
What?
fucking fined.
What?
Hang on,
Is
hang
it
on.
fucking glued to the goddamn windowsill?
No, but I'd rather not be fucking like lose someone to my deposit if I fucking throw that out.
Lose your
It's
deposit
like
because you cheated off the
negative
windowsill.
£100 deposit throughout the home away from home sign. Priceless family heirloom. Don't know why I kept it in the fucking flat that was rented out though. Fuck it.
£100.
Yeah. Sean's lost £100, isn't he doing well?
Mhm.
But he still lives there, doesn't he?
No.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah, it's no. His deposit is depreciating in value like a fucking NFT.
Yeah.
Oh my
And that's without inflation.
I haven't heard this kind of talk in a long time.
Yeah, welcome
I
to
know,
the
right? I
fucking
missed it.
dumbass zone.
Let me get my Japanese textbook.
Ni hao, gaijin.
Can I go first to speak?
Korewa pendis.
Why?
I can just use that. No.
You still need a mic.
That
It doesn't matter if it's push to talk or not.
You still need a mic.
On my device.
This is only the audio problems that Priest could have.
I've never
Yeah,
seen
right.
any. I have coordinated Zoom calls with 15 people in the same room, and they didn't have these kind of problems.
They're in the same room.
Yeah, but they were talking to people outside the room as well. But everybody needed to see a screen.
Mhm. Reese is an analog human being in a digital age.
He really is. we should be sitting prowling the streets of like Victorian London and beating the shit out of peasants. That's what your job should be, Reese. You should be a thumper. With a little cudgel. You're just like, I prick.
The job I was made for, not the job I want.
Just a peasant thumper.
Hey babe,
Hello, darling.
would you mind doing the dishes for me?
Of course, darling.
Thanks, I'm good.
I'm not gonna do it right fucking now, but
Yeah,
I'll do
no,
it
but
eventually.
yeah.
No problem.
Thanks.
You shut the door. Thank you, babe.
I love how Cece sometimes just fucking appears at the door, shouts something at Mandarin at Nathan, and then leaves again.
Yeah. Oh,
She
she's
wants
come
her
back.
fucking Genshin Impact box.
Genshin box.
I have told her that if she wants to spend a lot of money on Genshin Impact, she can just get a fucking job. Then she can spend 40% of doing calling Genshin Impact.
She has to. You don't have the money.
Oh. Well, my bonus is coming soon, and I'm gonna get that job, so I'm gonna be very happy.
Sure, I'm glad I told Sean to apply for the job. How did you be good for that job, Sean?
What was it?
Nathan's position's coming up, and you got an interview for it.
I did not get an interview for it. No.
Fucking play along, Sean.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
So there is a warehouse job if you
You
want
may
it.
need to. Oh, you got it on your head, right? Can you check on Discord if you're muted?
Probably am.
I don't think she is because I just heard her say that.
Uh-huh.
I think that might have been through my mic.
It is not because I can hear her.
Hello.
Yes, hey Amira, we can hear you through your laptop perfectly fine. That's actually crystal clear.
Excellent. I will show my face now.
Oh,
or must I
goodness.
spare the world of this? I don't know. Okay, hello.
Hello.
For real this time. Okay.
Okay. So, looks like the gang is all here.
Yes.
Indeed.
Amira looks like she's working from home and she's having to deal with a technical issue in the office. And she's trying to maintain professionalism whilst pretending that she isn't in bed.
That's me and my regular job every day. Except it's never a technical issue because
They don't use technology
we
at
don't
school?
use technology like that.
Pen this.
Yeah.
And this.
Had to teach them how to use Google Meet. It was really funny. They were like, "What? You can see my picture on this computer and that computer? What the heck?" It's like, that's what video calling is.
That's cute.
Okay.
That surprised me how much you live in the Middle Ages, Reese.
Right?
Alright. Race? Would you like to start?
Yes.
Or shall we wait? Frankly.
Yeah, let's just wait a bit longer, Sean.
Sean getting his deposit back.
Sean's got a pizza coming in 10 minutes, that's why.
Somebody stop the music.
Where are you ordering from this time, Sean?
What was it?
Did somebody stop the
Where
music?
are you getting your pizza from?
I'm not getting a pizza.
Oh, okay,
They made that
sorry.
up.
That's fine.
Oh,
They made
got
that
a bit excited there.
Okay. So, without further ado, do you all want to very briefly and quickly re-describe characters? Just like 2 lines.
Well, I suppose I can go first. My name is Lord Fergus Amon. I am a ex-student.
Who's clacking on the computer? Sean.
I am an ex-student of Lady Malfina's School of Wizardry, and have decided to associate myself with some ruffians instead, in order to gain newfound arcane power. 6'1", slightly balding, and
For your Tinder profile.
brown of hair.
I am Ewan of Mardun. Half-elf. I am searching the land for my beloved Vivian, stolen away by creatures of the night. I have charted to this dark place, and with this band of fellow heroes, I shall reclaim my beloved. I you two can jump in.
Is that it, or I thought there was more?
No, let's. I am a knight errant. It's run. I am a knight errant on my quest. Fuck you.
Okay.
Whatever, was hamster. Ja, vad snällt. Elderberries.
Elle a fait idiot de l'interaction.
Alright, Paul.
I am Bridgie Bristle. I still can't do the bees. Bristle Barrel. She's, dwarf, going on a quest to seek out all the taverns in the land and explore their cellars, wine cellars, beer kegs, alcohol selections, in order to gain a finer understanding of general architectural types, so she can better expand her family's beer garden vaults. She's a dwarf, ginger hair that's long, chainmail with her holy symbol on it. She worships. Where did I write that down? She worships Lathander, so her holy symbol is it's like a nice chain. And the emblem, like amulet on it, it's like a long road winding into a sunrise.
Okay.
I
Nice.
should probably pick a god as well.
She's got ginger hair and
The gods don't matter here, boy.
Yeah, and that's her.
Yeah.
She's got a big fucking warhammer over one shoulder.
Nice. Alright.
Yeah. So I'm Len, and well, I was just asked to leave my missionary service at the church, and so I've fallen in love with charity work, and I'm happy to take up anything that involves helping someone in need. And this gentleman that I don't understand comes up to me and tells me his sad, tragic story, so I've decided to help him on this quest with these random strangers who are very clearly quite significantly older than me. So,
Speak for yourself.
quite interested. Quite interested to
For
see how
glory.
this goes.
For chivalric.
How do you know I'm a dwarf? We don't age the same rate.
Okay, so what you see is a
I'm actually
thin.
probably the oldest person here.
Yes. Amrita?
So what you see is a thin, sort of smallish girl, maybe 5'6" or something like that, 5'6", 5'7", blonde and wearing church's blue robes for the most part. But if you look closely, you can see there's, a peak of ink on her skin. And also probably looks like she's maybe wearing something under the robes. But that's about it, I think.
And a hawk.
Oh yeah, sorry. And of course you can see her, but she's always with her buddy Sharp, her hawk, which is either flying in the vicinity or just perched on her shoulder.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Very good. Very good.
Nice.
Okay. So yes, so essentially, in a way, Luan has recruited the other three to assist him on his quest, and most recently picked up Lan. So, say maybe pick up. It's been maybe about 2 days since you picked up Lan. You've been traveling in pretty much the same direction. Very occasionally, you find something that would allude to the creatures that Luan keeps rambling and raving about.
The beast of Mordor! It has gone this way! Please, my friends, come!
Just occasionally, just like it's just like a paw print here. Looks like maybe a wolf. Somewhere else you'd find this like a little broken thicket, like something barreled through kind of thing. And for the rest of you, it just looks like general signs of wildlife in the area. But Luan is sure that it's something else. And get to night of the second day. You're in this sort of not like densely populated like woods, but like in a kind of small like not quite forest, but a couple dozen trees, mainly like oak, in this kind of wildly spaced area. You're not too far from the road, and you kind of climb up this small little like hillock and camp under this big oak tree. Settle down for the night, and sitting around the campfire, you'd set on a watch.
Man, you unemployed bastard. Been running around this wood for 2 days, and I swear, we're going in circles. You seen those same wolf tracks a day ago, and it's just a wolf. That ain't no beast of Mordon.
No wolf would head in one direction for this long.
It hasn't. It's gone in a circle.
Incorrect. I have a very good sense of direction.
I see that. I marked that tree. Look, you can see Bree was here on the tree.
That could
We
be any
camped here
tree.
last night.
That could be any Bree. You're not.
It's not. It's even a dwarf height too.
It could be halfling. You don't know.
Have you seen a halfling in the past 4 days?
I have not, which makes it even more mysterious.
So you think a halfling's kidnapped your lover now?
No, I think a halfling
Must
is
be a
the
well-hung halfling.
A halfling is impersonating you to toss off the trail. That's
How can a
not
halfling impersonate me?
To be fair, all they have to do is a little bit crouchy.
I'm the same height and double the weight as any halfling.
Exactly.
Unless it's 2 halflings taped together. Not even in a trench coat.
They might be in a coat, you do not know.
But that makes them tall, and I'm not tall.
But to explain the wolf tracks.
That
What explains the wolf
Everyone?
tracks?
They are wearing wolf paw feet.
Halflings don't
I
have clawed
think
feet, that's
that-
kobolds.
No,
this argument isn't getting us anywhere, everyone. Everyone, please. This argument isn't getting us anywhere.
Neither is he, we've got his circles for
That
2
is very
days.
true. What I propose instead is we continue along the road tomorrow instead of attempting to follow wolf tracks. If this is a beast, that means that it is certainly going towards signs of prey, which would indicate a fairly large town along the road. Would I not be correct?
Liz, you are a learned individual.
Yeah.
What is your opinion then?
Do you-
Sidelining you.
do you have reason to believe-
No, because I've got one in my corner. I'm looking for another. Len, please, your opinion.
Do you have reason to believe that your wife is probably kept in a town?
I believe she has gone into direction, kidnapped by the beast of Mordor. It's only right and chivalrous to go after her.
Sorry, did that directly answer my question?
I think so. I don't
In
know.
this direction, and if this direction is a town, I do not see why not.
Wonderful. Hopefully
Okay.
we'll be able to find some lodgings and a proper bed.
Finally, a tavern. I can get a stiff drink.
Let's go.
But first, I think we should stay here for the night. I'm not walking through these woods in the dark.
I shall
No.
take first watch.
If you said the town is
Wonderful. Good
not
night,
so
everyone.
far away, why should we stay?
I mean, we can
Ferguson's
go
fucking
down
out.
if you want. Doesn't bother me walking through the night. I can see in the dark. Ain't no big deal for me, but I don't know if you can see as well as I can.
I don't think I can see as well as you can, but if you can see, I don't see the problem with you leading the way.
That's alright then, Johnny. Go to the fucking tavern now.
Yeah,
Roughly how far away is the town, Reese?
it's the town.
It's probably a good solid, like half day's travel still till next time. Maybe a little bit more.
So we'd be there for daybreak.
So you'd arrive at dawn.
I would like to sleep though. Well, I suppose we can sleep when we're there, can't we? Just
Probably
sleep
take a
through the day. Fuck
bit
it.
longer actually. It's dark, you know. You'll probably take a little bit slower.
Okay. Then let's
Johnny,
Let's-
travel through the night.
let's find a nice spot and camp here, maybe by the Bree tree,
N-
This is where we kept last.
so that we
night.
don't get lost again.
Fucking nice enough. That'll do. That'll do.
Yeah.
You take your first watch then?
I will indeed, yes.
Alright, I'll take second.
You do not have to.
I'll
We'll lead you
take
beautifully.
third.
And this.
Good night, everyone. And then just go to sleep.
I'll stay up with
Lewin.
Lewin. I was
It's
going to
only
say
been- it's only been 2
dishwashing.
days. It's only
Don't
been...
worry. He says his own name enough that I don't know how you could forget it.
Lewin
I
of
just
Naton!
don't understand
Don't
it,
put the signs
though.
of that.
You know, that's the thing. I don't understand what he said.
Neither
It's
do
not
I.
so much.
I just argue with him.
This
Maybe
is-
I
this
should
is
drink
just
that beer
amazing.
you keep drinking.
Do you want the pint?
Yeah.
I pour her a pint out of the keg.
Sure. Okay.
Have you done it
Thank you.
before? It's a little strong.
It's really frothy on top. Am I supposed to drink it from the bottom or something?
Aye, that'll do. Aye, just poke a hole in the bottom of that. Aye. Just pour it,
Okay.
right. Just open your. Aye, just right down. Don't even think about sipping it. Don't worry. I've not
Okay.
put rum in it or whiskey or anything. It's fine.
Okay. So I poke a hole at the bottom of the cup or whatever, and then I just drink it.
All
You know,
hear is
like
me
poking
going,
a can.
chug, 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 chug.
Okay. Ah! It went down too fast for me to even register the taste, but
Perfect. That's how
think
you're
it'll
supposed to
still
drink
have-
it.
well,
The less you taste of that, the better it is. Don't
better
worry,
it
you'll
is.
sleep like a whistle tonight.
okay. Well,
Oh,
I
wait,
think
you
I'm
wanted to
going to
sit up,
sleep
didn't you?
right now.
I know.
Sit up?
That's fine. No, don't worry about it. You're
No.
gonna sleep. Have a nice one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just crash.
Is that
Just-
how you
just-
keep fucking watch, Sean?
What is he doing? Oh my
He's-
god,
he's-
Sean.
Captain Morgan.
A foot is
He
on like a
does.
fucking a foot's on a tree stump. Why there's a tree stump here in the middle of the woods? I don't know. Ah.
He
I
cut it
I
down.
just curl up and go to bed.
Yes, as do I.
Yeah.
You go to sleep for during Sean's watch? During Lewin's watch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just go to sleep.
I'll take
Okay.
the second half of the watch first because I think Lewin's gonna fall asleep about halfway through the night.
You don't. Maybe.
Oh,
Fuck
so
you.
it's taking half of the first watch?
Well, I think Lewin's gonna do the first two and then I'll do the last two.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm gonna say she'll do the third.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, Lewin, then
But
Bree,
even
then
then,
Len.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Lewin, as the
Uh,
darkness
Darkness
settles,
settles
as
the last rays of sunlight fades.
you're standing there in your pose, you're
looking
looking nice.
Pose.
Probably quite catches your eye. Occasionally you hear like
Like
something
something
in the
in
distance.
the distance, you know, you hear like the rustle in the leaves, the wind. You hear like a twig snap. Maybe just a deer. Who knows? But your watch seems to pass without incident. Maybe about
Bree, we can.
oh fuck off, Lewin. I know I'm awake.
Understood.
Why does he
Fuck
speak
away.
with that accent even when he's fucking going to sleep? Can he just not talk normal?
He backs the fuck away as fast as he can and lies down.
Bree wakes up and takes watch just by like waking up, pulling her blanket up around her and just like sleepily looking out over the camp. She's not moved from like her perch in the bough of a tree. She's just like, fuck this. Why aren't I in a tavern?
Yeah. Who dies? Come on.
I have dark vision as well.
Also even better. So, I mean, yeah, like the closest of our trees to this like oak tree on the hill that you're under, they're maybe about 40-50 feet away.
Mhm.
So, it's pretty easy to keep watch on such a like a middle of the night. As you said, you watch, an hour passes, nothing really catches you. Around the 2 hour mark, you think you look away in the distance, you hear like the howl of a wolf, but that's not uncommon.
Mhm.
gets into your third hour, gets towards the end, and really seems to happen. Watch passes about incidents. You think it's maybe 3 a.m. or so, half 3, time to maybe wake up Len, get that third watch in.
He pulls her blanket up over around her like a cape, trudges over, pokes Len with her foot. Len, wake up, wake up. Len, I give her a kick.
Just wake up, like, yeah. Oh, it's my turn. Okay. I'll be up then.
Get stabbed in my sleep.
Okay. Then I
Cheers.
just go.
Joy, I'm going back to bed. I trudge back over.
I just whistle and call out for Sharp to go ahead and do the rounds, while I sort of try to look for some water and.
Oh, you got like a water skill on you. So
Oh yeah, okay. And also redo the fire and stuff if needed, whatever needs done.
Keep the fire going, yeah.
Just maintenance. And then I just, just sort of undo. Well, I don't need to do anything, I think. Right?
Well, you can sit and start preparing spells or something.
Okay, I don't think I have anything to prepare, so.
Oh, I mean, you spend every day preparing your spells.
Yeah, okay.
Even if you don't
So
change
while
them, you still,
everyone's asleep, then in that case, I quickly take my robes off and, just look at the tattoos on my arms and legs to make sure that I'm prepared for my spells and meditate for a solid, do my morning stretches.
Okay, question.
And that's what I do.
This is an out of character question, completely out of character. I love the idea of a tattoo spellbook, but I distinctly remember a thing on D&D memes where everyone was arguing whether or not the DM should be able to take away the tattoos. I remember this specifically, and I want to know if it influenced you at all.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay.
I stole the idea from the DM, so.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
I would say that yeah, you totally have the spell tattoos, but I'd say that what do you call it?
Oh, you can lose them at some point, right?
Yeah, when it comes to what do you call it? Fuck, I forgot the word.
I'm not arguing the semantics of it. I'm literally just asking if she was influenced.
I mean,
that's literally it.
You want to burn it off my skin or do some cast of spell that makes it disappear? That's okay.
No, it's like in Busy Ink. You need like a UV pen for it. When your pen runs out of ink, you can't cast spells anymore.
Yeah.
I think
why would your spellbooks ever that cool?
People go down, knocked unconscious. And really, if you're down to 2 free HP and you take 5 damage, fall unconscious, that's fine. But say you're at 10 HP and you take 20 damage or something, not enough to outright kill you, but a fuck ton of damage. Probably roll on lingering injuries because that'd be fun. So in those cases, there's a potential chance that
they'll go away. I should describe that the tattoos look a little bit like henna, so you can't really read anything, but you can. If you trace the patterns, it tells you the formula for the spell, I guess.
Nice.
So,
perfect.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a fucking weird reveal when we all actually find that out in character.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you spend some time doing some general camp maintenance, stoke the fire. You send Sharp up to just do some general scouting. And then you sit and again just kind of tracing over the henna and checking the spells and preparing for the day kind of thing. Just as you're doing so, the very first rays of light begin to shine, come over the horizon of the sun. And towards the end of your watch, you're sitting there and must have been that beer that Bree gave you, but you find yourself just slowly nodding off every occasion, just you're sitting trying to read your spells, and just every now and then your head just sort of droops, and you catch yourself wake up again. You're watching a movie or something, you're sitting there, and you just go that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just doing that, and then you're sitting there reading, head droops down, perk up again.
Oh no.
You're in a different forest.
Oh my god. Oh no.
You look around. Your companions are there, still sleeping. The oak tree's gone. You're not on a hill. You're surrounded by tall pine trees. Seems to be early morning, but you can't tell. There's cloud all over. A little bit of mist drifting along. The campfire's gone.
Oh.
Hmm.
Everyone's still asleep?
Yeah.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Sure.
Or do I have to cast that on an object, or can I just cast that in my general?
You can cast it. It's like Witcher senses.
Oh yeah, I would like to do that, please. How do I do that? Oh god, I had to cast it.
Yes.
Okay, here goes. Wait, what? It lasts for 10 minutes. It says. Does it
Sorry.
work?
Hmm?
Sorry, I need to take a piss. Very badly. Apologies.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, go for it.
No, I did. I'm
Yeah, I
good.
can see you taking a piss.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice you left. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I was gone for like 2 seconds. Sorry.
Didn't know
That's
you
fine.
were there. Won't miss you when you're gone.
By the way, guys, if you guys want a pretty cool life hack, if you mute Reese, you can still hear him through Umbrella, so there's no echo.
Yeah, I think I might do that. Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, just do that. If it works, then just do that.
Yeah, it works perfectly.
Okay.
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 So,
I like
So
the
did I
reverb
cast
more,
it?
but
fuck off.
I like to make sure you know what I'm saying, so you hear it twice. Yeah.
It'll be great for magical things. So it's like, oh yeah, there's a magical effect coming, so unmute my mic, please, so I can do a cool reverb.
So I don't.
I'm sorry.
It hasn't seemed to have cast.
Huh?
I don't think it cast. But anyway, it's okay. Before that, I would first like to summon Sharp back.
Okay. You just do this like specific like whistle call,
Whistle,
and he
yeah.
just like dives straight down towards you. And
So he comes back to me.
Thankfully, he does.
Okay. And then I have a little sort of conversation with him to see what he may have seen. Does he say anything? Is there a way to?
Okay,
No.
This is the part where you decide if like Sharp has a specific funny voice or not.
I mean, he doesn't speak, but I imagine how he communicates with you is he shares images, kind of thing.
Yeah, like
Um,
telepathic or something.
like he shares thoughts and images, kind of thing, but it's very like primal. And you basically, he like shows you like him just circling, like his eyes, like, he's circling the forest you were in, everything's fine, and then essentially the image just changes. It's just like as if he blinked and completely different. All he can see is just the tops of these pine trees for miles and miles everywhere.
Okay. Okay, in that case, instead of doing detect magic, I'd like to just go up to a tree and touch it to see if it's real.
Okay.
First of all.
Yeah.
What if it's an
A
illusion?
pine tree pretty close by. You can go for it.
Okay. So I just go and I like touch it. How does it feel?
Feels like a tree.
Feels like a tree. Oh my gosh.
It's solid. Your hand doesn't go through it. It's very
Okay.
cold to the touch.
Okay.
it's-
So I rush back and I wake everyone up and I go like, get up, get up, get up, get up, and especially Lewin, I wake him up and I go, oh god, why am I telling you? Tell him.
I unclasped the flap to my tent and peek out.
Yeah.
What?
Tent?
Yeah, I've got a silk tent.
A silk tent. Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Amazing.
The tent made of silk. It's waterproofed and everything. It's great.
Oh god.
where am I?
Yeah.
What's happened?
What?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. Where are we? Why are we here? Lewin, do you know anything about this? Is this what you were talking about?
No, now's not the time to
You
get
said you're taking
philosophical.
to it.
No.
Philosophical?
I was expecting a large beast to slay, not this.
Lewin.
All right. First order of business, we have to get packed up, and we have to see if the road is still there. It's a different forest, but there may still be a road. If that's the
Okay.
case, then
How does that make any sense?
Is
Do you have
there any
any-
change in the weather or the
It's
anything?
feels like it's dropped in temperature by a few degrees.
Okay.
Like the previous night was quite a comfortable, night. It was a little bit cool. You wrap a blanket around you, you're fine. But as you like wake up here and if you have blankets around you, that blanket's not really enough anymore.
So what you're saying is, we prep for a British summer and we've woken up to a British winter.
no, we prep for a
Yes.
British summer, and we've woken up to a British summer.
Yeah.
Okay, but-
Yes to both.
It has become really cold all of a sudden, hasn't it? Oh God.
Well, the first order of business is breakfast.
I pull on my winter robe layer.
Yeah.
I guess as
You
well.
look a big cloak around you.
Just like- And it says on the bottom, the wizard school that Nathan went to.
What, St. Magical's Wizarding Academy?
Oh.
Yeah, at the bottom of the cloak, the cape.
Oh. Huh. So one person
Huh.
left because they were shit at magic. The other one left because they were too good at magic. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get some food.
Yeah.
And then we shall get on our way.
Yeah. Let's go. I'll send Sharp ahead to go maybe look for some tiny animals or something, and let's just get going. So Sharp's on finding food while we look for real
Small
food.
game kind of thing, so it is.
Huh?
I have
Small
enough
game.
food.
Yeah, small game. Yeah, just something like that, just to
What
help
food do you
us.
have?
And Bree just pulls out a banana and begins eating it.
Where the fuck did you get the banana?
Traded it for some cunt down at the port. Give him 2 kegs of whiskey.
That's actually fair. Okay, but we'll get on
Do
this.
you think 2
Fucking
kegs
why
of
they
whiskey is
they-
a good
they
deal
go-
for a banana?
Have you ever seen this banana before? This is the only one I've ever had. And I was
I've-
tending
It's the
savouring
first time
it
you've
and
seen
enjoying it,
banana.
and I am.
Yes, they're
What
they're,
better
they're,
time to savour it when I get teleported to some fucking random wood?
they are delicacies in East Fertilheim.
At least
Yeah.
you have it on you, so that's something.
It's fucking
huh?
tasty too.
Don't eat the skin; it's bad for you.
What? What do you mean don't eat the skin? What? Just waste it?
No, it's
You don't-
not.
You don't peel an apple. What the fuck's wrong?
He didn't even feel it, he's just eating it whole.
Yeah, it's just you see him, just takes it.
Fergus, does
She's better than
Bree
sweet at the same
look
time
like
as
she
well,
can't
nice.
eat the skin?
No, I'm sure
Does
she
she
can.
look like she
Can
can't
we-
eat the
Why
skin?
would you peel it? It's like peeling an apple. You just waste it.
Okay, I'm going to cook some breakfast and then we can keep moving.
Breakfast game's pre-cooked.
Reese,
Okay.
DM,
Yes.
can I do a perception check to see if I notice anything untoward in the woods nearby? Because this is not the usual woods, so I want to know if there's anything that isn't.
Sure, yeah, roll a perception check.
Right.
First roll of the campaign, please.
18! Not bad. Well,
Up to a
15.
good start, boys. 18.
So yeah, you get into your pose, you're having a look around. Your keen eye is just like trying to penetrate as far into the woods as you can, which is difficult. The furthest you could see is probably going to be about 30 feet before the
fuck.
trees just become too obstructed. But you're looking. Nothing catches your eye on the ground. Nothing catches your eye around the trees. You're sitting there like listening as well, and something does occur to you. It takes you a minute to kind of put your finger on it, what it is that you're like hearing, or rather, lack of. It's just dead silent. There's no signs of like small animals. There's no signs of birds. There's not even like the buzzing of like an insect. It's just quiet.
Just the sound of Bray eating a banana.
Basically, yes.
Yep.
And me frying up some quail eggs.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh, Fergus.
Well, my friends, I do not think we are in Kansas anymore.
Where's Kansas? I thought you were
What's
from France, you
Kansas?
fuck.
No, I was from Arkansas.
Uh-huh. Is that what you call it when you're from?
I thought you were from Kansas.
America, explain! Sorry. But yes. Let's eat up and then we shall get going. Do we see a path, like, to go? Or, like, a way to a main road? Like...
From where you are right now, no. Every direction looks like it's dim.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
Guess we'll just pick a direction and start walking.
Okay.
Although you sent Hawk up, right?
I sent Hawk up, so maybe he could get an aerial
you
view.
can, like, look through his eyes.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well,
yeah. What do I see?
Okay. So you, like, take a second and, like, kind of project your mind to Hawk, or to Sharp.
Sharp. We should
And,
stop calling him Hawk.
And, yeah, he's just currently, like, circling about 50 feet in the air above you, kind of just below cloud cover, as it's just hanging very low. First of all, yeah, this, like, forest just extends for miles and miles around. As you kind of, like, look up and around, you can see in the distance mountains very far, huge mountains, all, like, snow-capped. And they seem to almost surround this, what almost looks like a valley. You can, from where you are, see that in one direction, you're not sure which, as the sun is too covered to be able to tell north and south. But in one direction, you do see what looks like there's like a line in the trees where there's like a break, like a gap almost. And you think it's fair to assume that there must be some sort of path or road that cuts through this forest.
Okay.
It's maybe about 200-300 feet away from the group.
How about instead of picking a random direction, we go through this sort of clearing in the woods about 200 feet from here.
How do you know there's a clearing?
Sharp will lead the way. Oh.
Sure, sounds like a better idea than randomly walking in a fucking direction.
No, that's a good idea.
Is this going to be our entire relationship? Is it that?
What do you mean entire relationship? I haven't even got started yet. Only known you 2 days. Fucking soon to be starting a relationship, don't you think? Not that type of girl, son.
Fergus, if she's still like this in a week, please stab me. Please.
Fergus is
Ruin my
not your
sword?
personal bodyguard.
No, it's the opposite way around.
No. Wait, what? Wait, what?
You've obviously not met many dwarfs. I'll have you know I'm 25% less sassy than most.
Down to the percent. Interesting.
We have a ranking each year. It's called the Sass Championships. I do very poorly on those.
I just say something in like dwarvish like slang to Bree, and we do like a secret handshake if you're keen.
Yeah, there's definitely a secret handshake. It's like the bro fist, and then we go up and then down, and then you do the jab.
You gotta do that.
Yeah.
You should see me Uncle T-Bo to do that. He's a fucking savage, him. He would have eaten you alive.
Start walking. Fuck this.
And I've not even commented on how shit your boots are for walking. You're wearing the riding boots made for the riding horses, and you're walking in them. He could go on for days about that.
So shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
He's already left, so I guess we have to.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So yeah, you all begin trudging through this forest. And yeah, in about 10 minutes or so of following Sharp, who's like flying very slowly and lazily just ahead of you, just like kind of waving through the trees.
Mhm.
you eventually come to like a road that like cuts straight through the forest, and it looks relatively used. It's decently wide. You can see marks of like wagon wheel tracks in the ground. It's not even like a dirt path by any means. It seems to be a road.
Ah, there seems to be wagon tracks.
You're all here.
Oh no. I'm saying
I looked down at them.
what I mean is
aye,
like
the trail's made of trail. Aye, it does look like a road. Aye,
yeah,
No, but-
we should definitely
Aye.
go down this way.
I think what she means is that
Uh-huh.
the tracks are recent. There's some
Was
civilization here.
that was it.
Yeah.
Right. Some
They've
farmers in the
got to
morning.
have gone somewhere, so
Yeah,
we
let's
should go.
come into this path.
Can you tell which way
Yeah,
they went,
you-
or just that they would have went by?
Just along the path.
You can tell there are like the very very softest indentations of like hoof prints, like horseshoe tracks that do seem to be going like to the right. Like as you come onto the path, it looks like whatever vehicle this was going to the right.
You're quite the tracker. Off we go then.
Indeed.
Let's go.
Well
Yeah,
done,
you
then.
begin tracking, begin following this path, and as it's very gently turns and bends through the forest, first going towards the left a little bit, then to the right a little, just sort of meandering along. And after maybe about an hour of walking, no difference is seen. You look around you in the forest, and if you didn't know any better, it almost looks as if you've barely walked anywhere. It still looks the same. Still no signs at all. No like bird calls, no bird song anywhere. Nonetheless, you carry on, and maybe another half hour of walking or so. You start to see that some of the trees start to get like wider spaced, as if coming away to the edge. And before long, it curves even more, and trees become further spread out for kind of come out into this little, it's quite like relatively large like clearing. You can see about the path continues kind of straight for about another 200 feet, and this kind of like oval shaped clearing has appeared, and sitting to one side, you see this like quite tall, not quite farmhouse, but like a manor house kind of with like what looks like a stable beside it, as well as another smaller like one-story building. The manor house itself being about 3 stories tall. Very like big, very like old like Victorian architecture, like very very tall but very like slim.
Yeah.
Kinda. Yeah, and this is surrounded by like a very like weather-worn looking like fence area.
Does it look like an abbey or a church?
No, it just looks like a house.
Okay.
Like maybe some sort of like farmhouse or
What would you say it's like probably
Barn?
like a well-off family, or is it like a peasant house?
Oh yeah. The stable and the like little other outbuilding look very thrown together and worn from this distance. Even they look very dilapidated, but the house itself looks in decent condition, and given like it's made of, like brick, like red brick, and got quite large windows. You get the idea it's like a manor, probably owned by like some sort of wealthy people.
Thank God.
Is this the only thing we can see for a?
It's pretty much the only thing of note in this area.
Perfect.
Is there
man?
Yeah. Before we
See what he's
actually
about.
that absolutely. Before we go in, just want to like check: is there anything on the other side of the clearing behind the house? Anything at all, or is it just trees?
No, like just behind the house. It's maybe about 20 or 30 feet before it just turns back to forest.
Fair enough. That's fine.
And then the other side of the road is just completely empty clearing. So it doesn't extend as far from the road. Like it's it's a skewed oval shape. It's kind of like like the path's in the middle, and then it goes out a little bit to one side, but then the side with the house is like a much larger.
Yeah.
Circle part.
Semicircle?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get the general shape of it. Alright, cool.
Yeah. As you
Well, I
approach,
suggest.
it's maybe about 100 feet away or so. From here you can see. Pretty sure you can see like in through some of the windows like the faintest glow of like lights, like kind of soft yellowy firelights. As you like get closer, you can see there's definitely like a lantern or maybe a torch or something at like the front door. It's hard to see from this distance.
Is it lit?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why you can see it so far. But you can see that little like pinprick of like yellow light.
okay.
Turn to the others. Who would like to take?
I'll do the honors. I don't mind.
Yeah.
You can march
I
it up.
think it may be more expedient if a fellow noble.
Oh, you're talking to the nobles. I'm going to talk to the gardener. He seems like a much more reasonable bloke, probably.
Oh no!
He
I'm
probably
going
knows
to-
more too.
Exactly.
No.
These nobles are all fucking
No, I'm going to.
T-sets
How
and
about-
fucking hoity-toity
How
crap.
about
I think it's
Talk to the
much.
common man.
I think it's going to be much more pleasant if we extricate ourselves to the noble's manor
Well, you go ahead and
and
do that then.
ingratiate
How about-
ourselves
I'll talk
with
to the
him for the
gardener.
evening.
Yeah, how about Bree and I go talk to the gardener? And you and Lewin, clearly more
You-
polished looking lads, go knock up on the house's door.
You two nobles can go talk to the nobles.
Yeah.
Not to know
Capital
about
idea.
them.
No one?
You fucking sound like one anyway.
This is how everyone in my homeland speaks.
Come on, let's go.
Does the garden have any flowers or anything growing in it?
There doesn't seem to be anything you would call a garden.
Oh, groundskeeper then.
It's like it's just generally grass. It doesn't look particularly like, well kept, but it doesn't seem to be like it's not like overgrown or anything.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, let's go.
Perfect. And I go up. Knock.
Okay. As you're approaching this house, and it's like maybe 80, 70 feet, 60 feet. That that lantern's still sitting there.
Okay.
It's maybe still like it's still early morning. It's maybe only like maybe 7 or so. But it's very overcast and it's very like dull and grey. So it's like home. Like a winter morning at like 7 a.m. where it's just like
Darkness.
everything's just grey. Get closer. And then
Yeah,
that,
get
like
closer.
that like lantern at the door, you notice it moves. As you closer, you see that it's being held by someone, a very small someone.
Oh,
Get closer and closer, and like it looks like that lantern is being held by what looks like a child. Very small, maybe like between like 7 and 10-year-old girl. And as you get closer, you see there's maybe like a younger boy, maybe 4 or 5, just kind of like almost like hiding behind her. They're just like standing on like the porch of this house. And as you like approach, the girl spots you, and you can sound like walk quite briskly towards you, like almost like a rotten little boy, like trailing behind. It's like holding this little like doll.
Hold up my hand and be, hello there.
Hello.
Do they look cold or anything?
A little bit, like you can see the little boy shivering. But they're wearing like what do you call like noble clothing? They're both wearing like
Okay.
clothing.
Okay.
So they are.
They're
They're
not random peasants that are just hanging outside the house.
They're not random peasants.
Okay.
They run up to you. They're like, hello. Please, there's a monster in the basement.
A monster?
A monster.
Where are your parents? Oh, sorry.
I don't know. I heard a scream. Mother and father, they went to get rid of it to fire. I don't know, but please, can you? I left my baby brother inside.
I put my hand on the shoulder and go, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Begin storming off towards the door.
Okay.
Just kneel down
Okay.
in front of them. We shall retrieve your baby.
Okay, I'll-
What's silent?
Like a nod, Leon, and like little boys can't. They're always like almost just like hiding behind her. Looks very shy. Just like clutching this like very like the doll's very like it's got like a big like a little sackcloth doll, like a big fat head and like misshapen
Scary.
wings, but, like,
Straight up
it's
horror
not
movie.
Scary, but like it's like kid's doll. So I mean,
Yeah.
toys are hard to come by in the middle of the forest, so.
Wonder what else we're gonna meet in there. Chucky, probably.
Yeah, you walk up to the door?
Yeah, I walk up to the door, open it if I can.
Okay, it opens. And, okay.
Down in the
I'd like to turn your
basement.
attention to roll 20.
What?
I have,
First map of the
map.
campaign, boyos. Whoop whoop.
Now, just to clarify, is this is he referencing the basement of the little piss poor peasant house, or is he
Assume the big
referencing?
house.
As you get up to this house, you can see that like the stable and the what you assume might be like servants' quarters are
Mhm.
both like completely like ruined and like shambles. It would be difficult almost to get into them as like most of the walls and roof have all collapsed.
Oh, like they're like in Witcher 3.
Yes,
Wait, the
What
house
kind of-
is collapsed. Oh,
the like stable and like what looks like maybe like servant quarters.
uh,
The actual main house itself still looks quite good and looks fine.
okay.
So it's maybe fair to assume that perhaps servants were let go. No need for
Yeah.
that building. It fell into disrepair, kind of thing.
Nathan, you
Kind
can't
of-
say like in Witcher 3. You have to say what in Witcher 3. A lot of
Like-
things look
Like, yeah,
Like-
like a lot of things look like that. That's correct. That's why it's like in Witcher 3.
Oh, wait, in
Uh,
that case, I turn back to the children. You have a random Gwen?
map.
Gwen?
So, Gwen?
This is a very poor noble to keep their house in such an order and their estate. And is there a big scary knocker?
No, there's actually no knocker at all.
Come on,
I
it's
tell-
gotta be.
There's an open iron like gate that leads into like a little like porch area where the kids are standing, and then it's just like a double door with very like quite not dirty but like difficult to see through glass. Like really old glass.
Frosted
Mhm.
Like
kind
not
of.
even frosted. It's just that it's so.
It's not
old
been
and
flattened by
stuff. Back
mercury.
when glass was like
It's like
a
melting
so
down.
it's like hard to see through.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's got like panes of that in the door. You can just about see into like a foyer kind of area.
Mm.
But yeah, Fergus, as you kind of like, oh yeah, it must be the kind of poor nobles. You kind of like look back at the kids, and they're wearing noble clothing, but it's definitely like looks old and worn.
Oh.
Okay.
Fergus cut them some slack. Their parents are held by a monster, apparently. God knows what's ravaged this place.
I'm straight in the door.
Surely some form of poor investment. And I walk through as well.
As you're going through, like you hear the little girl call out behind, she's like, my brother's upstairs.
Wait, sorry, I have a question. Player question.
Mm-hmm.
Should I stay with the children? Or is that separating the
Up to
party?
you. Up to you.
I mean, that's
Completely up to
I
you.
think it's up to
Also,
you. I mean,
I would say this, Amrita. Considering they've been out here for so long by themselves, I think they'll be fine. Personally.
Oh,
Okay,
right,
do-
yeah.
do-
and also,
do whatever
you
your- do
generally
whatever your
don't want to
character-
split the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, do your character would do, but generally you probably don't want to split the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
so,
2 and 2 is
whatever your
probably going to be
character
fine,
would do.
but you don't
Yeah.
want to do like 3 and 1. You don't want to be by yourself.
yeah, okay.
But do what your character would do.
As
She
we're
would
going
want
in-
to stay with the children, but I'll leave them with Sharp, and I'll come with you guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
that's nice.
As
As we're all going in, can I just
Yeah.
Yeah, just turn to the children as we're going in, just like, if we see your parents, what's your names?
My name is Rose. This is my brother Fawn.
Thorn and
Rose-
Rose.
Rose
This
and
is so
Thorn.
tragic already.
They are beautiful names. We see
Clearly
each other.
one was
And
my favorite one.
I follow in after Brie, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Okay. So,
Nathan, you're on
you open those double doors, and you-
sorry, I still can't see the map.
Are you not on roll 20?
Nobody
I
can.
am on roll
Raise
nobody-
hands, just to the
Nobody
map.
can.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry. I have to go on the right page. Sorry.
the map, the map for the players, the map made specifically for the players, the map.
The player map.
Okay, oh, we're in that fucking tiny fucking corridor. Oh god, okay.
Yes.
Is that to scale? Like every square is 5 feet, yeah?
It's not quite because I couldn't get it to align to the grid at all.
Oh,
like, in a
fair.
little bit.
Fair dues, that's fine.
Oh, sorry, no, but yeah, like every square is like 5 feet. Yeah.
It's supposed to be 5 feet. That's absolutely
If you drag your character thing on, it'll probably be like a little bit bigger or something than the actual squares. So.
That's fine. I actually can't get my thing on, unfortunately. So we'll assume I'm beside Bree until it comes to relevant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
oh, it's tiny.
Uh,
I think.
Fergus doesn't have a thing. picture.
Fergus doesn't have a thing yet. Give me 1 minute.
It's a little.
That's fine. That will do for now. That'll do
Okay.
for now.
Um,
Free after. Oh, okay.
So, yeah, you open those double doors. You find yourself in this like kind of foyer. Not much in it except on the right hand side. There's a what do you call it? There's this like shield on the wall emblazoned with perhaps arms of the house. This is a golden windmill on like a red background. The windmill on this like kind of like little hill.
would any of us recognize this?
If anybody would, it might be Fergus as being a.
I suppose I may. Would you like me to roll some form of check for that?
History.
I would love you to.
Wonderful.
Probably
A
sure.
history check it is. Aba. Aba.
Louis? Hey, 21. Nice.
Of a buoy.
Whoa.
This is going well.
You've never seen this heraldry before?
For that 21!
It's ringing no bells for him.
Never seen this heraldry before?
Well, I
What
dare
a
say
shit
that
noble you are.
I dare say that we are a lot farther from. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you recognize every pigsty you crawl through? I think that we are a lot farther from home than initially thought.
Evidently. Yes.
So either side of the shields, there's like sets of portraits. They look quite old. There's a mix of like men. There's maybe about 5 or 6 portraits in total either side of slightly varying sizes. Presumably just members of the family. You don't see any portraits of the kids you met, but perhaps these are like old like ancestors.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Who knows? But yeah, so aside from that, there's nothing else in here. Aside from another set of like double doors that's open into the rest of the house, presumably.
Capital.
I'm like a fucking bullet. I bulldoze straight through Reese.
Okay.
People are in danger, and I'm going to help them.
Like Aragorn and fucking Helm's Deep, just like
Yep.
I'll
Spoke straight in.
Can I get my,
also go in.
yeah. Can I get my picture
Oh my
resized,
walk
please?
straight in. Yes.
Oh, why can't I move my
Thank you,
character?
Nice. Oh.
You should go to move
Please,
it.
yes, descends into the darkness. Oh no.
Wait, you're moving me?
I moved you a little bit, but you should be able to move fine.
If you right click, you have to assign it to be controllable by that player. I think. Roll 20 is a bitch.
Yep.
So
Okay.
in 2
Oh, it's far
seconds.
upstairs.
How do I give it to somebody?
Right click and press control or something. Excuse me.
Yeah, if you right click it and select the gear.
Revenant's character, Len.
There you
So
go.
that should. Yeah, you should use an armor.
Yeah. I'm just following the guys.
Okay. So yeah, you enter into this main hall. That's you're looking left and right. You're like, okay, this like runs the width of the house. This is as like wide as the house is. So you got like this on the left, this like black marble fireplace, and then on your right, this red marble staircase that spirals up to upper floors. Above the fireplace, you see a longsword, just like on a
Like held up,
sword,
displayed longsword?
whatever, longsword on the above the fireplace. And as you look around, like all the walls are like wood planks with these like motifs like carved in them. You can see like really ornate images of like vines and flowers and nymphs and satyrs all along the walls, like the whole way around. And yeah, and from here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 doors that lead different areas. 3 on like ahead of you, and 1 that was immediately to your right as you walked in.
Oh,
Should be able to
there.
see that.
Yes.
Yeah, 1 there, and then like 1, 2.
Can I
4
open
there,
the?
actually.
Can I open the one that's directly in front of me?
Yes, you may.
Wonderful.
As you like approach that door, you swear you hear the sound of like glasses like clink, of like laughter, conversation,
Hmm.
of like a dinner party or something.
I
Just
open
like
the
a
door.
process like
Hmm.
mahogany door. Yeah, you
I open it quite gently.
you like hand on the handle, turn open. As it like
Hmm.
opens, all that sound stopped. As you find yourself in what looks to be a dining room.
Hmm.
Open the door fully, and you see there are 8 chairs around this
Mhm.
large table, and the table is just laden with food, a massive feast, and plates at each chair with like half-eaten food still on it. Um, some of the chairs have been like kicked back a little from the table, almost as if some sort of dinner was interrupted. As you walk in, like the smell kind of hits you. This like all the different like the meats, the smell of wine, different like like sauces and spices drifting through the air. It's just like kind of assails your nostril. It smells like delicious. So it does.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there any like glasses of wine or anything on the table?
Yeah, quite a few. Like each seat had a glass in front of it, and there's like a couple of bottles of wine on the table as well.
Oh, okay. Sorry, no, never mind. Thought I
Okay.
misunderstood. I think. Oh my god.
I hold one of the glasses of wine and I like smell it underneath my nose and just
All
been so
real for
long.
sure if I touch it.
Yeah, you can pick up a glass of wine. Yeah, it's real. You can
Oh.
Just
pick up
take a
some
full.
chicken leg. Yeah, it's real. Smells good. Yeah, the wine smells really nice.
Guys, this is real.
I'm gonna take a little sip of that wine, please.
Well,
And
we
thank you.
did through you. There's a fucking monster in the basement.
Okay, yeah, you take a sip. What?
I'll
Tastes
get
really
different look
nice.
for one.
It's been so long since I've had a good vintage.
This is a very good vintage. You like look at the bottle. It says 781.
781. Is that anywhere near
It
the?
also says. It also says sorry. Purple grape smash number 3.
Is there anything on the walls, like pictures or a
Sorry,
lit fire?
there
Anything?
probably is. Oh yeah, so there's also there's a chandelier hanging above the table. And there's like lots of silverware, of course, crystalware. Yeah, so in the left there is a fireplace at the side. Above that there's a large like painting of like an alpine valley kind of view, like perhaps in this like region as it's this usually like the top of like a hill looking down into a valley, and you see all like loads of pine trees all around, mountains in the distance that you recognize as some of the ones you saw. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure this must be a painting of somewhere in the area. Again in here, there's like the wood paneling all along the walls that have these very like ornate images of deer amongst trees carved into them. And over the windows, there's like red silk drapes, and on the right hand side, opposite the painting, there's a large tapestry of looking like hunting dogs and horse-mounted noblemen, perhaps, chasing like a wolf. And this is like hung from a big, large, like iron rod.
Is it just me, or does it seem a bit strange? Because when Sharp looked around, we couldn't see any animals at all. Right.
There's no signs of any animals either.
Yeah, but clearly from these pictures, there seems to be wolves, there seems to be deer.
What? I have a question for you, Reese, in character, like in universe.
Okay.
What year is it? Like, does that dating convention hold any weight for me? If you know what I mean.
It, to you, is currently the year 1150.
Then that's quite an
Whoa.
old vintage. That is an excellent vintage.
Wait, it's
1150.
1150, but the wine is from 1708?
No, 17.
No,
It's like
781.
for you, it's like, the year,
sorry.
like it was the year of your Lord 1150 when you set out in this journey. This bottle of wine seems to be dated 781.
Oh.
Jesus
Oh.
fucking hell. Yes,
I
I've
also
just found
run
this
towards
bottle,
the
like,
fire and warm
Hmm.
myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the fire's on. Yeah. So does. Sorry.
So,
I forgot to say.
boy, do
Oh.
I love living in the year 2022 with my bottle from the fucking Renaissance! Fucking hell!
Well, yeah, they're nobles. Of course they can afford that.
Still, but yeah, sorry.
It does taste
Yeah.
divine. This is without a doubt the best wine you've ever tasted.
Mm.
Like no, you
Oh,
could
wow.
almost tell from the smell it was the best wine you've ever tasted.
Do
Oh,
you
that's
drink the
delightful.
wine?
Yeah, you take a sip, yeah.
You come into a stranger's house and just drink their wine.
Well,
What
I
kind of
came into
noble
a
are you?
Yes, that is exactly what I would do. I am also coming into their home to save their brother, which I think is hearty recompense.
Mhm.
Shall we?
I'm so good for Polly at that. Before we continue.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bree! Bree!
Pretty munching
Right,
on
right,
another.
True.
This
Or
this
like
room,
fucking like Scooby Doo mystery, like someone just disappeared behind a switching wall.
brittle barrel, brittle barrel.
That happened on the last.
Actually, he's got a fucking like city nightscape as his
Yeah,
background.
look at me.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh wait, so
Yeah,
do you?
you-
What?
If you
Right
right click and then
Okay.
select change
Oh.
video background.
Yeah, you can have it yourself, man.
What's
There's
that?
a bunch of shit that Discord gave you for
Coffee?
The movie?
Ooh.
If you get Disco Nitro, you can make your own.
That's kind of cool.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a picture of my exact background, exactly the same, but it's going to be me standing behind it, just like looking at the camera.
That would be amazing.
Alright.
No, you should get one. No, you get one of you just still sitting in your chair like in a very normal pose, and then anytime you get up to go leave,
It's still there.
it's still there.
Yeah.
just a picture of just me like that's just.
That's something you can. That's something you should haunt your kids with, you know? Just change the
Yeah.
computer, the background to that.
Especially if you sit like that where the screen is reflecting perfectly on your glasses, you can't see your eyes, so nobody will know if you're blinking.
That's pretty good.
Uh,
Perfect.
Can I just say something, by the way? This is out of character, and it's from one DM to another. I am so glad that this is going as slowly as it is, because when I ran this, they bum rushed through it in about 10 minutes, and I got to describe fucking nothing. So this is very satisfying.
I'm glad you
Like-
like to enjoy the description.
while Paul's away.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check what's a
what?
cantrip and what's a spell, because I don't know
yeah.
which one of my things are spells and which ones are cantrips.
So
That's fair.
look on your sheet,
Uh-huh.
and then do you see? See the way you're on level 1 right now? To the left of that top, it says cantrips.
Oh, there's a whole section I forgot about.
Yeah, all your cantrips.
So wait, do you have any cantrips written down at all, Amrita?
No,
Oh,
I
no,
have
she's
a I
got
have
one
a
for-
cheat sheet for all my spells, but I don't have one for the cantrips. I don't
I
even
mean,
know.
they're all very simple, so you'll
Yeah.
understand them.
Be alright.
Firebolt. You fire a bolt.
Yeah, fireball.
No,
is
I
a
don't
good
have that.
go-to.
Prestidigitate. You digitate a prestige.
Don't have.
Stop, you fuck.
Mage hand. You go.
Talk.
Woo.
You got Mage Hand, yeah.
You go woo. That's the one with the least
You
description.
go woo. It's you make a hand and it does things for you.
Manipulate, and it can pick up to. It says like £30 in the book, but I don't know what the fuck £30 is. So
Yeah.
play it by ear.
30 feet.
I feel like you can pick
No.
up a dagger. You can pick up like a sword. I don't know.
Yeah, you can
A
pick
30
up like
pounds
normal
is-
thing.
yeah.
normal
30,
things
30,
you can, like,
30 pounds is about 13 or 13 and a half
30
kilograms. 13 and a half
Yeah,
kilograms.
yeah.
That's a lot more kilograms than I thought. Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
You can pick up quite a lot actually with it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
you could
even
pick
think
up
I have
like
the
a-
physical strength to be
yeah.
carrying all that
And
stuff.
then message, you can just like telecommunicate with somebody. You can like
Yeah,
send them a message and they can
Pretty good.
reply.
right. And drive a disorientating spike of psychic energy into a creature was a mind sliver.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
my
That's just
I
like
love that.
just like a fuck you straight into somebody's brain.
Yeah.
Ah,
No.
okay.
They literally just like
Mm.
just fucking you just kill about like I don't know a couple thousand brain cells or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like picture like every time you hit them with it, you sever a synapse.
I do,
a single
you know-
synapse.
Good description.
You know, I think to myself, like, in a
What a
D&D
wonderful
session,
world.
like, if you were, you know, whether we are playing D&D or not, like, if it were happening to people in real life or something like that, I'd imagine they'd all like sit together, like, you know what, we're going to be a party together. We should all take stock of all the abilities we have and make a massive list. And once that's been made, depending on the situation, other people can suggest, like, hey, you have this thing, you should do that right now. Or, hey, you're the best one to do that, you should do that right now. That would be like the optimal group.
I mean,
That would be.
That is, but I don't think anybody likes a min-maxer.
I think so. I think, yeah, for game purposes, it's fine if bad things
I
happen,
don't
but.
think you would enjoy being told by, like, Sean or Nathan, oh, hey, use that spell in this combat. No, don't use that spell. No, use this spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, at a certain point, there is, like, a good, like, party balance or, like, optimization. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, having
don't
an
wanna be
idea of
told
your
what to do.
allies' abilities is good, but yeah, you don't want to be, like, told.
Ordering them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because then it's like,
Alright.
well, why am I here? I'm just an NPC now.
Yeah. Alright. So, Reese,
Right.
may I
Yes.
open up this smaller door here? Because it doesn't seem like there's much in here.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
Oh, the dining room doesn't open into other rooms, right?
From what you can gather, there's 2 doors that lead into the dining room. The one you came through, then there's another one. If you look on the map, you can see there's like the one like there, and then the one I forgot how to do that.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah.
2 doors lead to the dining room.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
This is probably like a broom
there's
closet or anything else, but like
Broom?
there's no harm looking.
Exactly. You open it, and you just open to a little cloakroom.
Yeah.
It's got like several like black books. Looks like quite like heavy like winter cloaks hanging from it. As well as like a single top hat on a shelf.
I grab the top hat down and I look at Fergus. Holding out to him.
Cover the baldy head of yours.
I already have a hat.
What
Yeah.
what the
Yes, I don't know why he's doing this.
I grabbed my holy symbol, Reese, and
Uh-huh.
I like to divine scent.
Okay. Can you paste a description for me if you have one
I
handy?
can divine scent.
Oh, this has never happened before. I'm excited.
Water
I've actually never seen
I should put this on my
Paladin
spells, but
or
yeah.
whatever he is play.
Oh, they're fun.
Oh yeah.
That's purple. What are you drinking, Paul?
Oh, it's Coke.
Oh, it looks
It's
purple.
coming up as purple because of the background.
Oh, background.
So, it's next to
Okay.
the location of any celestial fiend around down 60 feet does not behind total cover. Near the type of undead. Within the same radius, you also detect the presence of any place or object that's been consecrated or desecrated. Did I get anything?
I would say that nothing pings up. You don't detect anything from what you are.
Not consecrated or desecrated?
Nope, not consecrated, not desecrated. You don't pick up any fiends, undead, or celestial.
At least not behind total cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so could be one more.
You're confident there is at the very least nothing on this floor.
Well, I have to find a way down. And I can- door
They
here,
did
you
mention
said?
that the child was above us, so
We keep the child after we kill the monster, surely. If you want to go for it, go for it.
You could do
no, that's a good point.
We'll try both.
Doors.
Let's try the
Yeah.
doors.
You pop over to this one, you open it, you take a look at it. You find yourself in what can only be described as like a hunter's like den. What immediately catches your eye is that in the room there are what look like three stuffed taxidermied wolves, as well as multiple stag heads mounted on different parts of the wall, and there are two like very large padded armchairs, draped in like animal furs, sitting in front of like the roaring fire, and between them is a little table with like a little small cask, a couple of carved goblets, and I feel like what looks like a pipe, like a pipe rack, with like multiple pipes sitting on it. There's also another chandelier in this room that's above a table with like 4 chairs around it. On the table itself, there's a couple of like tankards and some playing cards. They look like someone's in the middle of like a game of poker or something. Lastly, there are then just 2 cabinets, on like one sort of like immediately ahead of you as you enter, and then one to the left between 2 of the wolves.
No basement, but
Not that you can see.
Anything in
What?
there? No?
what?
What's that?
Anything in there? No?
No fucking basement.
No, but no way down. Reese, can I like knock on the floor of this like cloakroom, see if there's like a hatch, like a pull up or anything like
There's
that?
another door right there. Check that one.
Yes. Yeah, you like give it a tap and like it sounds like imagine it's like a tile floor.
Yeah.
It just gives you like a solid like
Thunk.
very
Yeah.
dull sound as if there's nothing underneath.
Great.
Sorry,
Okay.
not as if there's nothing underneath, as if there's
Yeah.
It's a
yeah.
solid
as if
ground.
it's solid. Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
yeah.
trap
Tiles
door.
and cement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Alright. Let's try the next one.
Okay. The next door is near me.
Yeah. Oh well, opposite way from you, probably corner.
It's up there.
Where? Oh, okay.
You be the
That's
first
fine.
in. Go for it.
Me?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna use my quarterstaff to like push the door open.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, you get the
Bench.
shove.
That's a privy.
The door opens, and you find yourself in a kitchen. Looks very tidy. A lot of dishware, cookware, utensils, all like kind of like neatly placed everywhere.
It's a
There's
toilet
a
there.
work table, a cutting board, like a rolling pin on it. At the opposite wall, there's like a big stone dome like oven.
It's an oven.
Yeah.
I thought it was a toilet
And
bowl.
there's a connected to like a vent like pipe that must like extract the smoke and steam essentially. Then behind that is another door that leads somewhere else, or just the side of that, sorry. And as you kind of entered in the right hand side in the corner, there's what looks to be a small like dumbwaiter.
What?
Do you know in like old timey houses where they have like a little tiny mini elevator where like they put food in
okay.
it?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, they're
there's
called
also, like, the
dumbwaiters.
master
Yeah,
bedroom. It's called
dumbwaiters.
dumbwaiter.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
gestured to Len. Do you want to open the door? The door?
Okay, I'll whack it open with my quarterstaff, and then who wants to lead the way? Oh,
I'll
well,
do
you're
it.
in
Come on,
already,
let's fucking
so-
go.
I love how paranoid Len is. I love it.
I go through the-
Into.
Open the door and find yourself in a very small pantry.
Right, there's no basement
A
in
lot
here,
of
right?
a lot of food, like all like looking like fresh food and ingredients just lining the shelves.
Have we missed any doors?
Not on this floor, I don't think.
No.
Right here then. And I begin marching out of the fucking house.
Weird.
What about this marble staircase? Does it go anywhere, or is it just like a
Goes
staircase?
up, doesn't it?
That goes up.
Maybe we should go check that out.
They said there was a
Yes.
basement with a monster in it. There ain't no basement in here.
We never know. Maybe we have to go up to go down.
All right, then let's go
What?
get the kids to
What are you
ask.
smoking?
1 second. I I kneel down and I place my ear onto the ground. Do I hear anything, Reese?
Sort of like let sit there for a second, and after maybe about 30-40 seconds, you see breathe roll her eyes, but then you almost swear you hear like a muffled scream.
Yes, there is a basement. There's something down there.
Where is the
How
basement?
do we go?
I don't know, but I heard something.
Can I begin? Right. As a noble, I would be fairly adept at sourcing what others would describe as secret rooms, but what we would in the noble community would describe as quite sensible reliquaries for good shit that we would keep. Yes?
Or cozy wozies.
For our cozy wizards, our secret rooms, and things like that. Would I be able to have a little look around to see if I can determine any books that are sitting at odd angles or stones in the wall that look slightly different than the rest of them, or anything like that?
Okay. Tell me a room you want to look in and give me a perception check or investigation. Actually.
I would like to look. I would like to look in the hunting room, please, and I would like to roll investigation.
You walk into
With
the
that,
hunting room.
with that justification, can I roll with advantage?
You know what? Sure.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay, so since I'm rolling with advantage, I get sneak attack, right?
Sorry, what?
I'm joking. I'm fucking. Yeah, it's a 15.
So, you walk into the hunter's den, start looking around, kind of looking at the floor, looking at the you go up to the cabinets, maybe one's movable or something. One of them has these glass ones you can see inside it. Has yeah, you can see inside it. There's an little open box with a whole bunch more playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses. As you're looking around the other cabinets, doesn't have a glass pane, so you're not sure what's inside it unless you open it. But as you're looking around, every time you kind of turn, you swear you catch movement at the corner of your eye, but every time you look, it's not moving. And then you look back again, and every time one of those wolves is in your peripheral, you swear it's moving and coming towards you. But when you look at it, it hasn't moved. And as you continue looking, you notice you notice the peripheral movement of the wolves keeps catching your eye, but aside from that, nothing else.
Okay. Now, I want to see Bree tear a fucking new one out of these children.
But they're not actually. The wolves aren't actually moving. Yes.
No, they're not. Every time you look towards, it's not like they're doing the angel things.
The weeping angel shit. Can I please?
They're not doing that. It's just you look at one. It's exactly where it was. You look away, and the corner of your eye, it is moving and coming towards you. But when you look back, it's not.
Can I inspect these wolves, please?
Yeah, you can. And instead of that, you don't roll again. It's fine. They just look like very well taxidermied wolves. At a glance, they look real. They look alive. But the absolute stillness of them is what it's how you're able to convince yourself they're definitely not. You give one little nudge and it kind of rocks a little.
Do we know all this is happening to him or no?
Unless he says something, no. Or unless you're also in the room. Anybody in the room with him would notice this as well. It's peripheral movements.
I would like to communicate with Sharp and see if things are okay.
Okay, you look through his eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if the kids are there.
By the way, whenever you do that, you go blind, by the way, just saying.
Okay.
Yeah. You look through Sharp's eyes, who's still just standing on the ground. He looks around. Kids aren't there.
Oh.
He's still in the same spot between the buildings, but there's no sign of the kids.
Okay, I'd like to quickly fly around the house to see if they're there somewhere.
Okay. Takes off. Does a couple circles. You're looking through his eyes. You don't see any sign of him.
Okay, I immediately zap out and I say, "The children are gone. We need to leave." To everybody.
Well, this sounds like something. This sounds like this house may be haunted then. Can I check back into the room with the dining table in it, please?
Yeah. You want to investigate again?
Yes, I would.
Okay. So I'll give you advantage again.
Thank you, Kenley.
Same reason.
It's gonna be a 15 again. I fucked up before because I didn't put my levels on the sheet, so that's actually a +6 instead of a +2.
Wait, what the first one's 21? Did you trying to say?
Yeah, my first one should be 20, but I don't fucking ignore that. Don't worry about it.
That's okay.
I don't want you to start retroactively doing shit when I fuck up.
Okay. So, come into this room again and begin investigating once more. Less here catches your eye than the previous room. Nothing really kind of stands out. You're walking around, you're looking under the table, you're going up to that fireplace, having a poke around that. You go up to the tapestry behind the tapestry, solid wall. You're not sure, it's hard to say. But one thing you do notice, you're walking past one of those like wood panelings. The what is it again? Yeah, the images of like the deer among trees. You're walking past that, and then something catches your eye, and you like go back and look once more, and you see that there's these deer in trees quite clearly. But as you like get like closer, it goes like you're like inches away. You see that a lot of the trees have these like faces in them, and between the trees, behind the deer, are these super delicate, intricate carvings of wolves stalking them. And as you like look, and you see this is like on all the paneling around this room.
Awful.
These coincidences are getting a little bit too
coincidental
for my liking. We were stalking a giant wolf. We go to sleep for the night and we awaken in another forest with an unusual manor that seems to be dedicated to wolves. That, my friends, is a very strange coincidence indeed.
Did I mention that the children are missing?
Yes, the house is haunted. That's plain to see. But how far does this go?
I'd like to go into the cloakroom. I'd like to go into the cloakroom.
Then. Go on, let's go.
Let's see how this
I go in the
goes.
cloakroom, and I just look at the coats. Do any of them fit me?
They're all like cloaks.
Cloaks,
so, yeah, 100%.
They would fit anyone.
There's definitely
okay.
ones that will fit you.
I'd like
several.
to.
There's maybe about like 8 or 9 different cloaks hanging in here.
Okay.
They're like travel like winter cloaks almost. Like they're like inside like bird lined kind of thing.
Oh, I'd like to pick up the hat.
Yeah, I thought that.
Someone pick it up.
Fergus not pick it up. I thought.
What did I pick up?
Oh, I put the hat back.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's been.
So it is there. Yeah, you can pick up the hat. Yeah.
It's been dealt with. Then never mind.
You don't want it, or you just want to look at it.
I just wanted to look at it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's been.
Look at it. It's a top hat.
Okay.
Top hat does as top hats do.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I think it may be time to head upstairs.
Yeah.
Go then. I point up the stairs.
How do I make these thingies smaller?
Like what smaller?
The coins.
Coins?
The tokens.
If you just click on it, you should be able to resize it.
We can't do that. Only you can.
Oh, sorry. Does anybody else want theirs smaller then? I'll do that.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, mine's fine.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. The stairs start the other side. Sorry. The other bit. This bit. So yeah, you all begin walking up the stairs.
Yes.
And you head up, and this floor you come up to is a little darker, as there are no. The previous floor, like all like the chandeliers and like the walls have like lit oil lamps. This floor is a little darker as the oil lamps are not lit, so the only light is kind of coming from downstairs. And as you head up to this like upper kind of hall, you find directly opposite the stairs, hanging above the mantelpiece of the fire, is this large portrait of a man and woman, presumably husband and wife, with 2 children that you recognize as Rose and Thorn below them. And the woman is holding a baby in her arms.
Can I check? Is there a signature on the painting?
You go up to it, and you cannot see one.
Okay, interesting. No artist signature.
The only other thing of note in here is that there are 2 double wooden doors either side, and flanking each are suits of armor. So 4 suits of armor in total.
Okay, so we should be able to take 4 of those.
Like clutches a spear in hand and has a visored helm that's like a wolf kind of design.
Oh, fuck.
Can you look at them and tell if they are purely ornamental or are they used by somebody?
You can look and try and determine that. So I'd say if anybody could determine that, it would either be Lewin or Bree, as being suited with like heavier armors.
Yeah, I'd like to tell that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of armor do you wear, Lewin?
I wear scale mail, medium armor.
Oh, okay. Then. Yeah, okay. I'd say you know. These appear to be purely like ornamental.
Oh. No,
Like you look at them and you're like, oh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is like made of, I don't know, X weak metal. That's easy to manipulate for like ornamental, but like if you hit this with a sword, it would just go like right through it, kind of thing.
It's fucking 10.
None of these are used in combat at all.
Yeah, none of them. They seem to be purely ornamental. The spears though do seem to be actual spears.
Oh, fantastic.
Does anyone else have any questions before I ask the next question?
Go for it.
No.
Yeah.
Would I be able to discern at least an estimate of how old that painting is?
Estimate. You have a look. Judging by the heights of the two children, how old they actually look, and the actual age of the perhaps paint itself, you think it's very recent, like maybe within the last like 3 or 4 years.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Actually, probably more within the last 3, definitely, maybe even just 2 years. The boy looks very small. It looks like maybe he's like just kind of almost come out of being a toddler, and the girl maybe looks like 6.
It's an old picture then. It's not them. It's not the kids the way we saw them now.
Oh no, it's definitely an older picture. Like they look a little younger.
Okay.
But not much.
Okay. Would there be any markings on the painting, or any? Yeah, like any evidence of. I don't know, tears or blood or.
Go and have a look.
I don't know. I
Nothing
mean,
catches your eye.
there's supposed to be a
looks,
monster in this house.
It looks like a very normal standard
Painting.
family portrait. It's all very like stone faced, kind of like no expression. Because obviously you have to hold it for like 6 hours to be painted. So
Okay.
yeah, very like noble looking, like aristocratic kind of.
Okay. I just turn around to the party and go like, "Do you know who these people are? They look very important."
Sorry, she describes the father of the image is like very very like tall man, much taller than the wife. He's got like black hair, big like kind of black beard, very like rectangular kind of face, like very sharp edges, kind of thing. And the woman much like smaller, much like slimmer face, but like has a much more stern kind of expression.
So, and the man had a goatee, you said?
Like a beard, like a little bit of beard.
I'm gonna put evil Dracula goatee.
Why are you like this?
I'm just saying.
Alright. Well, unless anyone wants to stop me or go with me, I'm going to head through the north door.
Yeah, I'll come with him.
Yep, to the door. As you do, you notice the door itself has carved into it this like entry design of what can be described as like dancing youths, like dancing like around a maypole kind of thing.
Dancing around a maple.
Yeah.
Is that like a specific culture?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Unique to this place, or is it like in our real life?
In real life.
Okay.
It's a real.
So I don't need to. Okay.
Thing. It's a maple. Oh,
you just Google it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like,
okay. No. So it's not something relevant to the game. Then that's all I mean.
No, not really. I mean,
it's
okay,
not.
So they're not literally dancing around a maple. It's just a bunch of people like looks like they're like dancing.
Okay.
Kind of thing. The maple part does not matter at all.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm writing it down anyway.
Okay.
Man.
Oh, and also the staircase like continues upwards as well.
I'd like to go up.
There's another floor, just so you know. But yeah, so you want to go through here?
I do. Yes.
Okay. You
Let me
open
in.
this door.
Let me in. Oh.
So you open this door. You find yourself in what looks like a library. There's these like big red velvet drapes that cover all the windows. Really exquisite mahogany desk, and a matching like high-backed chair that like kind of face the entrance. Just to the side behind that, there's there's a fireplace, above which there hangs a framed picture of a windmill on a hill, very similar to the coat of arms you saw on the shield downstairs.
Okay.
The In the corner of the room, in the two corners, there are like a pair of like big armchairs similar to downstairs, and to your right, all along the wall, as well as like another little other part. I don't know how to describe it. There's like floor-ceiling bookshelves.
Oh yeah.
That are just like completely full of books, and a rolling like ladder that is connected that like goes along the whole thing. It follows the wall as well as there being like a little aisle, like another big section.
Bookshelf.
A library.
Library.
Lynn.
Yes.
We need your talents in here, please.
Okay.
Can I also have a little look around the library?
Fergus.
You may not.
Yeah, there's a few things on the desk you would notice as you come in. On top of the desk there is a oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill, a tinderbox, and a lacquer kit containing a like a red wax candle. There's also like 4 or 5 bits of like blank paper, like parchment, and there's a wooden seal. Pick up and look at it. It is the windmill motif.
Can I inspect this windmill symbol to see if I know it?
Oh yeah, you can have a look at it.
Okay, do I have to roll something for that?
In what capacity are you trying to learn what it is? Like, see if you've come across it before?
Yeah.
History.
History. Did it roll?
Not.
Oh, is it not connected?
What?
Let me try this again.
Well,
I mean, you're online on Roll20, so you must.
No, I did open the game before. I don't know. Wait, I'll explain.
What?
I think it was like open from last night, but then I relaunched the game this morning, but the sheet that was opened was still the one from last night, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
Oh, it might have been something.
Yeah. Ah, there we go.
Okay. You look at it. It doesn't strike you as familiar in any way. It's just a windmill. You've maybe occasionally seen like the odd nobleman's heraldry, but you've never seen a windmill before.
Okay.
No,
So I don't know what that
Just full stop. Never
is.
seen a windmill before.
Never seen a windmill before. I don't even know what that is.
Heraldry before.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Can I have a little bit of attempt to do a little bit of research?
You may.
I would like to look through the books in the library for a book on heraldry.
Okay. So you go through the bookshelves hold like hundreds of tomes, covering things from history, warfare, alchemy. There's a lot of what can be described as like first edition books of like poetry and fiction. So there are.
Interesting.
You do not come across any that speak of heraldry. Unless it's perhaps like a footnote in a book about some war centuries past, where it maybe speaks about this noble house, their heraldry being this. Maybe you could find something like that, but that would be that's like needle in a haystack.
That is a shame.
Are there any spell books for wizards?
You have a look. Nothing jumps out at you as a spellbook unless it's well disguised. You could spend like time searching if you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roll me an investigation. Cause yeah, you kind of like you have. I feel like you'd have a feeling of what you're looking for, you know.
Mm.
18. Okay, wow, nice.
Probably very well
You kind of
taken.
like go through. You look around. You're like just kind of like running your finger along the books, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then you're in like kind of like in the corner, like between the two like aisles of bookshelves. You go along, and then you come across a book that is like it's like a red spine, but it's like blank. Every other book has the name, the title of the book, and the author along the cover, along the spine. But this book's just completely blank.
Okay, I pick it up.
Then you grab it and like pull it, and it goes, and the bookshelf lurches, shifts back a little, and slides to the side.
Son of a bitch.
Then that is what I am talking about. Well done, Lynn.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
As you look, you find yourself in this very small room hidden behind the bookshelf. In here, you find even more bookshelves packed with tomes, but looking slightly more occult in nature. So the bookshelves, and then in the back corner, you see a large, like, wooden chest on the ground with its lid half open, as sticking halfway into the chest is a skeleton covered, wearing like leather armor.
Can I go up to it and do a medicine check, please?
Sure, you have to like discover how it died, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Dead.
Puts her fucking fingers to the throat. I don't feel a pulse.
Oh no.
There you go.
To find the mode of death. To find.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
It's not connect. There it is.
Oh.
You go up to it, and it's very, very easy to see that there are 3 darts sticking into the skeleton, like 2 on the chest, and one is kind of like half lodged in like the collarbone. It's fair to assume this chest may have been trapped with some sort of maybe like a poison dart or something.
Oh.
Oof. Fucking sucks to be him, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Alright.
Well, it does mean that the trap is not gone, so...
Yeah, so what was the trap protecting? That's the question, isn't it?
The chest.
I guess.
Oh, I use my quarterstaff.
Okay, yeah, you like open the chest with the quarterstaff, and yeah, you can see that like set in the back hinges of the chest there are like these 3 little slots. Chest opens, you hear like a click, but like nothing happens. You presume that the trap was triggered and is now disabled. As you look into the chest, you see 3 books with like a black leather cover, 3 scrolls that, yeah, you would recognize as being like spell scrolls.
Okay, I would like to take them up.
There looks to be a deed to the house, a deed to a windmill, and a signed will.
I would like to look through.
Oh, and also the skeleton is like packed in the trunk and the chest. Clutched in the skeleton's hand, there looks to be a letter.
Okay, I guess.
Fuck.
Oh, there's so much to read. Will people help me?
Yeah.
We need.
Yes.
So look at what. This is what we need to do. We need to look at the deed to find out whose name is on it. So maybe we'll know who lives in this house, and then we should also look at the letter, of course.
And lastly, all the bookshelves in the secret room with all the bookshelves, the books all there seem to all be like tomes describing fiend summoning and necromantic rituals.
Oh,
goodness me!
So if you were to study some, you might actually be able to find some spells.
Okay, I'll get to work on that. And does anyone else want to do the letter? Yeah. Okay.
Fergus,
Okay, you
do
do the
you
letter.
want dibs on anything?
I would attempt to read the will if you're happy with that.
Go for it.
Yeah, sure.
Would you like to look up to anything while we're doing this?
Bree?
I'm gonna go look at the other door. Fuck this. They're fucking reading necromancy books.
Well,
Yeah,
we're
right.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I would also like to point out that I'm a speed reader, so I can read quite quickly.
Okay.
Wait, is this a
Okay.
feat you have? What are you
I
talking about?
graduated. No.
I think it's just,
It's
I guess,
just
like
fluff.
a character thing.
I graduated
Oh,
wizard
okay.
school at 14, Nathan.
Okay.
Good for you.
Nathan, you're reading the will. It is just a generic will written by a Gustav and an Elizabeth Durst.
Gustav, sorry?
Gustav and Elizabeth Durst.
Durst, okay.
And signed by both. Essentially saying that in the event of their death or something happening, that both their estate, their house, and their windmill will pass to their children, Rosavalda and Thornbolt.
Oh.
To Rosa? So we've got Rosa, who else?
And Thornbolt.
Rosa and Farnavolt.
Rosavalda.
Rosavalda. And Thornavolt.
So that's Rosa, Valda, and Farnavolt.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, house, windmill, and all property essentially to children.
Wonderful.
You guys just hear a very disturbed groan out of Lewin as he's reading this letter.
Okay.
Race, do you mind if I copy paste it just for the sake of brevity?
Entirely up to you. You can't paste it, you can read it aloud.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Oh.
None of that's a good sign.
Oh, well, I'm sure it's fine. He seems like a nice chap. This is all fine and dandy.
Okay, what's Bree doing as we're reading our bullshit? I want to see
cracking her knuckles and waiting to find something to fucking smash.
Okay.
She hates all of this.
So,
yeah.
Strahd von whatever, if we're in Gustav's house.
What channel did you post that in, Sean?
Stabbing vampires, man. The one you made.
Yeah, Nathan.
Oh, I didn't see. I didn't make that one.
Paul. You open the door to the other room. Similar design of dancing youths on the door. Open it up, and you find yourself in this kind of essentially almost like a ballroom, like a dancing room maybe. There's big nice drapes covering these really tall floor-to-ceiling windows. Big chandelier in the middle. All along the walls are these really nice upholstered chairs, and a bunch of wall hangings between each window that are depicting beautiful men and women and children singing, playing instruments, kind of very orchestral. To your right, there's a large piano in the corner, and to your left, there's a large harpsichord standing beside the fireplace. Oh yeah, and on the mantelpiece, there's a couple of alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers.
Fucking what is this shit? Fucking Jesus.
I really like the idea that Bree goes into this room basically with the same attitude as Frank from fucking It's Always Sunny. Bullshit! A bullshit! A bullshit!
Yeah. Basically, I was told there'd be monsters. There's no monsters.
It would appear that the nobles of this home were involved in some form of strange cult.
I think I can tell that.
Oh yes.
turn to leave, Bree, walk out the door again.
Mhm.
You just hear like a single key on the piano.
I fucking
Just ring
spin.
out. Turn. Nothing there.
Divine sense.
Okay, divine sense.
Fey fiends are undead.
What counts as total cover again?
Walls,
Walls.
closed doors. Anything I can't see through, basically.
Oh, okay then. In that case, yeah, okay, nothing brings up then. Yeah. As you're like staring at the piano, you just hear like a little on the harpsichord.
I'll fucking break it. Do it once more, I swear. I'll fucking break it. I wait.
Nothing happens.
Fucking damn right. I turn.
And then as you're like walking out again, very, very, almost imperceptibly, you just hear like what sounds like laughter, like merrymaking. Like you know in Hades when you pick up the Dionysus boon, where there's just a little like cork pop and they're like ha 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 kind of thing. Like that.
Fucking hate magic.
But like super quiet, almost like as if from like a far distance.
I hate magic. Just see the
If I
fucking
can.
taller ones I've found.
Then, as you're sitting reading through some of these, like you're like kind of skimming through these like tomes of like necromantic summonings and whatnot.
Sorry, also are they handwritten or like do they have different
All books are
prints?
handwritten at this time.
Oh yeah, sorry, but do they all have the same handwriting on all the books?
No, they're definitely all different authors.
Okay.
So they are, but they are all handwritten. Yes, there is
Okay.
no printing press. But yeah, you read through them and like it's maybe like 15-20 minutes or something, like skimming through these and stuff. You took like one semester of necromancer spells back at school. Everything you read in these books is completely bogus. It's all made up jargon, clearly written by someone who does not know a single thing about necromancy. But it's all like the generic, like you would write this and sell it to someone who doesn't know any better. Like essentially, it like reads like a con book almost, just to try and trick somebody, kind of thing.
Okay.
Fuck, that's good.
My god. Okay, I
But like
tell
to the untrained eye, this like looks legit. Like yeah, like this 7 skulls and a pentagram around the circle light 6 black candles made from beeswax. Sprinkle purest virgin blood upon the ground, kind of thing. And you're sitting there like, this is not what you need for necromancy spells.
Okay.
Yes, you know it's all fake.
Yeah.
These people got snake oiled with necromancy. That's brilliant.
Basically, yes.
So, this isn't real. This book doesn't make any sense. How could someone have written a book that is full of? It doesn't make any sense. This is not even a spell.
Then why
Why
buy
would
it?
someone buy it? Maybe they never bought it. Maybe they were given it. No one in their right mind would buy this. Would you buy this?
I don't know anything about magic. Just walks away.
Magic.
One would assume that this is some form of book that was sold to trick these nobles into thinking they had acquired real magic.
Fucking something going on. Cause I'm hearing laughter. It's pissing me off.
Indeed.
Do I recognize the author or anything?
Good.
None of the names seem familiar.
Oh.
Even the style of names, like the naming convention, seems unfamiliar to you.
Okay.
I mean, especially for context, a lot of it sounds like it's very like Eastern European, Russian kind of names, which are very unfamiliar to you.
Oh.
Like maybe Polish, like
names,
Czech names, kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't even. I've never heard of these people, but. Well, one thing I can say for sure is that these spells are not real. This can't come to anything. I don't think.
You have never met some, but it sounds like you don't like them very much.
I don't like them very much.
That's fair. Alright, last door on this floor, Reese.
Okay. You pop it open,
Yep. Pop it open.
As you are like approaching the door, you open it. I swear you hear the sounds of like sobbing from inside. You like open the door fully and look in, and nothing here. Just what looks like maybe like servants' quarters. Pair of beds. Pair of like chests. Yeah, the very undecorated like little bedroom. To the left, there's like an open door, like a little like almost like a little mini walk-in closet kind of thing. That just has like some like servants' uniforms hanging from hooks. And also you find the dumbwaiter once more, like one of the doors that opens to it is in this room.
Is only Lewin in this room, or
That somebody follows him in. Yeah, it's just him.
I'm gonna go with him for a
Okay,
sec.
you follow him in. Yeah, you see the same. Just very unadorned servants' quarters.
Can
Or
I get
very
in the? Okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. That's too risky.
What?
Get
Do
in
it.
the dumbwaiter thing.
In the dumbwaiter? I mean, you could try. It might be a
I won't
squeeze.
fit. Maybe I won't.
Well, you can go up to it. It's currently like the door is like closed. You need to like open the door.
it.
There's also like a little button on the wall next to it.
Wow. Okay. I pressed the button.
Yeah, you hear press the button. You hear like a bell chime from below you.
Okay. Nothing else.
Nothing else happens.
Door doesn't open. Nothing
The
happens.
door doesn't open. It's got a handle on it. You can just open it. Probably.
Oh. I'd like to open it.
Okay. Yeah, you open it. You're looking like this like an empty shaft. With like cable going down the middle, up and down. You kind of like do you stick your head in?
No. I actually call on Bree. Maybe.
Okay.
Hi. What do you want?
Please use your. Can you look in through this darkness and see anything at the bottom?
I thought because you were like you didn't want to
Poke
get
my
like,
head in.
cut off.
Oh no. No. I just want to see if
Okay.
she can see further than
Bree.
me.
I fucking
Right.
poke my head right in.
You look down. You can see the dumbwaiter below. It must be at the like the kitchen door. Turn your head, like crane your head, look up. You can see like the shaft just goes up to the next floor, and you can tell that like there's a door there, but it must be closed. And aside from that, there's nothing else in here.
Hi, it's a shaft. I don't know what you want.
What if this goes down though?
It goes to the floor below.
Didn't we come here to go to a basement?
It doesn't go any lower
What?
than that.
There's,
Okay.
I think I find just another flight of stairs up.
Alright, well,
Alright then.
let's head on up.
Wait, there are chests by the bed, right?
There are two.
I will use my staff to click them open.
Okay, yeah, it's quite easy done. Takes a little bit of fiddling, but you can pop each one open. Both are empty.
Oh. Okay.
Trying to rob the dead.
I'm not trying to rob them. I just want to see, since we're poking around their house anyway.
The uniforms hanging in the closet. One appears to be like like your typical kind of like maid, like chambermaid. The other one being more like a butler, kind of like man and woman.
Can I look through their pockets for any letters or notes?
You do. The woman's does not have any pockets. Because of course.
Yeah.
The man's trousers, you check pockets. Nothing.
Nothing.
There's a couple of crumbs of like bread in one. But...
Are they new or are they like? When I say new, I mean, were they recently worn and
They're not
sweat or any DNA on it?
They look tidy and like clean, but not new. They look
Okay.
like they're well kept. So
Okay.
they are. If you look very closely, yeah, you can maybe see that like like on the sleeve or something, there's like maybe a stain from like an old bit of like wine or something. But they're generally very well kept and tidy.
Okay.
So they are.
Okay.
But they don't seem to be worn recently. It's hard to say.
Okay, so we should go up then.
Yeah, I'm gonna head up to the next floor, Reese.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. You head up stairs.
I really need to pee.
Okay.
I'm gonna come
right?
back.
We'll do that then.
I might do the same, in fact.
I'm also busting for it.
So well, let's all just piss together, boys. Back in a minute.
Hold hands.
Yes. I mean, it's a 2-man job, eh? It's like trying to control a fire hose place. You know, someone to aim it, someone to control the flow.
That's what you're going with Amrita, isn't it?
I
You know,
don't think we've reached that point in our relationship.
Hello, back in a sec.
Yeah.
Hi, Sean.
Hello, Amrita. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yes.
Chilling like
Yeah.
a villain.
I like your room. Is this the new place?
It is, yes. It's simplistic. That's why I like it.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
What's simplistic?
Oh, Sean's new flat, new house.
Oh, his new house?
Is that the guy from that animated Amazon Prime show with the the thing that Joe made us watch?
What?
No, okay, I know it's a space marine or something. The one in the bot, the guy, the picture.
Oh, the guardsman picture.
Yeah. I know the uniform is like the Space Marine,
Yeah.
but the guy's head, is that like a bald version of that?
Oh yeah,
superhero?
that's just art of like a angry space marine that we found online that we used. That's literally.
Oh, I thought it was that. What's that show that Joe made us watch on Amazon Prime?
UK Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Japan Joe?
Japan Joe.
Fuck's sake, you've got a
okay,
Japan
it's
Joe.
Sorry, it's a show on Amazon Prime about this superhero whose son doesn't really have powers and then
Invincible.
has powers.
Invincible.
Invincible.
Yeah, it's a
it
good
looks
show,
like
isn't
that
it?
guy but bald.
Yeah, what's the first episode?
Yeah, we only watched the first like 2 episodes. I think.
Oh, it gets so good. I noticed something. I was told something today, by the way. Right,
What?
so I wore this to work, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wear it's a Friday and I wear Hawaiian shirts to work on Fridays. But it was cold, so I put a cardigan on. So my boss said to me, she said, Nathan, I'd really like the cardigan Hawaiian shirt combo. You look like a kind of alcoholic professor that like gets drunk on fancy wines. And I said,
more like
well,
drunk on
thank
sangria.
you. I've finally upgraded from normal alcoholic to fancy alcoholic. I'm clearly going up in the world.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Do you have a dress code for work?
No.
I'll
wear whatever the fuck I want to. Hence the Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, it's like laboratory dress. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no one cares about what you wear.
No one gives
As
a
long
shit.
as
Every woman there wears yoga pants.
But that's just the UK or like Anglo. What do you call them? Anglophone countries in general.
White people.
You can just say white people, even though a lot
No,
of them aren't
it's
white.
Anglophone countries specifically. Apparently, continental Europeans take offense if you say they wear yoga pants because they don't. They don't call that clothing.
Fuck it.
Right.
Alrighty. So,
So
so.
so they want to resume music.
I'll have a little shot at it if you
What
want.
did you do to Brie?
What? I didn't even fucking touch
No,
it.
it was Sean.
Wait, what? What'd I do? What?
Oh, I can't even paste a link.
No, I did nothing. I did nothing since the last time you were fucking.
Can't even paste a link.
Beautiful.
Okay. If you look towards the top left, I've uncovered the next bit. So, as you all begin climbing the third floor to the third floor, you head up the stairs, and immediately you notice that this entire landing is very dusty. All the corners are covered in cobwebs. There's no light up here whatsoever. So Len, you might be having a hard time. Fergus is human, right?
I am human, yes.
Everybody's human but
Okay,
me.
so yeah,
No, I'm half elf.
Sean's a half elf.
Nah,
So,
you're human.
Len and Fergus, it's now very difficult for you guys to see. Everything is just like black shadows almost.
Can I
I'm
go
just
back to the
gonna-
library and get the lamp?
Of course you can.
Wonderful.
Ah,
Let me guess-
I have
let me
torches
guess.
on me.
You can use ones here though.
Okay, I'll use torch.
Yeah, okay, so Fergus, you're kind of halfway up the stairs and you're like, oh fuck, it's dark up there. So you head back down, go get a lamp, so you're coming back up. There is another suit of armor on this floor, also covered in cobwebs. This one's not holding a spear. And yeah.
Am I lost? Where are the others?
Off the top left,
It says third floor, that one?
above that, just a little bit above that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Fergus, you're coming back up the stairs behind everybody else, and get up to the last steps. Once your foot hits the top of the landing, you feel this sudden jolt of pain in your stomach, almost like a knife was just thrust into it, as you almost double over from the pain. I'd like you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, you say?
Oh no.
I do say. And as this happens, the rest of you hear the sounds of doors slamming shut throughout the house. The sounds of suddenly bricks being slapped together, and slamming doors, and
God.
any light that was coming from below has just gone out, and the only light now being held by Fergus. 10. Okay. Fergus, you double over in pain, clutching your stomach. And you are now poisoned for the next hour.
Oh. I shouldn't have drank that wine.
Perhaps not.
I shouldn't have drank that
What the fuck is wrong with
wine.
you? Jesus.
It
You
was
don't just
nice
drink
wine. It was nice wine.
The thunder of the prick.
I cry out in pain.
I keep crying in pain, you. I'll go through the big door.
Yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls.
I'm aware of what it does. Do not worry.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you head to the right. Three.
Yep,
Okay.
to the double doors.
Alright, does everybody follow?
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go between Bree and Lewin, probably.
Alright, so you'll follow. As you approach this door, Bree, and you're about to open it, and you can almost behind you hear a whisper over your back ear, your ear. It's a male voice that just very, very soft. It just says, "Hi." And then at your upper ear, you hear a female voice that just says, "Don't." And as you open the door, you come into view to what looks like a master bedroom. What immediately catches your eye is this huge king size bed of the big 4-poster the big wooden fucking shit curtains, all the whole job. And attached to like the top of one of the bedposts, you see a hanging corpse of what looks to be the man from the painting, tall man with the beard.
I give a divine
What?
sense.
Okay, give it a divine sense. Nothing pings off in here.
Nothing's desecrated.
Nothing's desecrated.
There's no fey fiends or undead.
Nope. Not on the immediate vicinity. Yeah.
And like,
So yeah,
does the
aside from the
corpse look like
beds,
it's been there? Is it like
there's
fresh? Is it?
Can I cast medicine on that? Cast? What am I saying? Can I do
you can
medicine?
go up and check. It doesn't look old.
No.
It hasn't rotted at all.
It's
It
not
looks
bloated or anything. It's
no.
And it's just a singular corpse, yes?
Yep.
20.
20. This man died within the last few hours. Aside from the bed and the corpse in the room, you can also see a pair of wardrobes. There's a vanity with a large mirror, and a jewelry box beside it, and a chair. There's a tiger skin rug that lies on the floor, but looks very old and frayed and like almost like rotting. Just in front of the fireplace. There's another portrait of the man Gustav and Elizabeth above it. And to the right, there's like a little like kind of like parlor area that's got a table and two chairs. On the like tablecloth, there's like an empty bowl and like an empty jug beside. And and the door facing the bed, just to your right as you come in, has like a full length mirror, like on I think attached to the door. Oh, and you also see the dumbwaiter in the corner as well. Oh, and a door leading out to what looks like a balcony.
Can I step out into the balcony, please?
Are
You
you
may.
fucking daft?
I need air. I just need some air.
Fine. Go on. Get pushed over the edge. Don't say didn't warn you.
Okay, you step out onto the balcony, into what at this point now is actually like freezing cold air. You think it might be mid-morning, but you have no idea. It all looks the same. All you can see all around is the tops of trees as the ground, and up to about 10 feet or so in height, there's just mist, just swirling, pulsing around.
How high up
You
are
can
we?
just barely see the ground. You're on the third floor, so that's a solid like 20 feet in the air.
So that's a solid 2d10 damage. Got it.
Fucking.
I'm just saying. Can I just attempt to purge myself while I'm here?
Like fruit like vomit kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
No, thank you very much.
Yeah,
I would imagine that because my tummy hurts so bad, I don't think it would be hard to just have that happen.
I think so.
What if does it
You do that, okay.
Does it make me feel any better?
You feel better. You lessen the time you're poisoned to the next 10 minutes.
20 minutes. Ooh, even better.